Dax, you guys obviously lost Dean for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
How tough is that? You guys obviously have other guys behind him, but how tough is that loss just going to be for the linebacker room?
I mean, Dean was an incredibly hard worker. Yeah, he came to practice every day. He's a very smart dude. Our depth now there is a little bit less. Some other guys are going to step up in different positions. Keyshawn Art's probably going to have to play both Mike and Will, and I'll probably play a little bit. I'm practicing a little bit of Will just to know it. So people are going to start maybe rotating around a little bit. Matt Johnson is getting a lot of reps now as well as a sort of my backup Mike now, and so pretty cool. See everybody step up.
How did you think Keyshawn played in your absence in the first half?
Keyshawn, I mean, they did a great job. I thought we played really well in the first half on defense. I mean, there were some plays that we gave up that we really wish we could have got back, but I think overall we played really hard, and I thought we got the job done and to keep us in the game.
Yeah, my next question was going to be, looking at the film, what kind of positives do you take away from that? Because, like you said, defensively, you guys did perform pretty well.
I mean, we bowed our necks. I mean, at the last drive of the game, it was sort of like, I mean, we could have easily given in and let them have a touchdown because it was just like, just get out of here at that point. But, like, we really showed a lot of positive. We stopped it. We got our offense back on the field. And, I mean, it was sort of a positive through all the negativity that was going on. But I feel like we have a lot of fight in us, and I truly believe that, the way we practiced the past 2 days.
Well, last year was tough on everybody, but as a first-year defensive coordinator, J-Ham didn't really get to implement a system. You guys didn't have a time to learn it. How different is he as a coach in his second year, and how different is it, now that you guys have been able to play in the system and you guys know it, and, I mean, I'm sure it's completely different than last year.
It's sort of different, but very similar. I mean, last year was basically how we went through the season like not making stuff up, but like trying to figure out how things fit with the coverages the best way, because we didn't have any time to really get out the rough draft of the defense out of the way. So that was the season last year, and now similar things, but I feel like he's just doing a lot better job. I mean, he did a great job last year, but like this year he puts people in position to make plays. And that's really the biggest thing I see. And he knows he has a reason for everything he does. Every little detail he analyzes and tries to find the best thing he can do for that. And it's pretty cool to see because it works out. And he always has answers for everything, I would say. So it's pretty cool to see. He's doing a great job though.
Dax, once you're older and done playing football, do you want to coach one day?
I thought I really do like coaching. I'm a coach's son. My dad was a coach. He coaches football. He's a head coach. He's a head basketball coach at my high school and coaches track. So being a coach's son,
stopped.
I was always in the gym. It was cool. It was cool to grow up there, but I could see myself being a coach one day. Definitely.
Was this past Saturday in the first half a snippet of what it felt like? I mean, being a coach out there essentially.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I would say Jack's been up in the booth all year. And so we're not really alone down there, but we don't have our coach right there to just talk to. We can get on the phone with him, but I felt like me and Alan have stepped up and done a good job with that all year, just letting people know what's going on, like helping Keyshawn and Dean stay in the game and on the sideline, tell them what we're seeing, and just communicate with people. So I feel like we've done a good job. And also, like, it's helped us be in the game, more involved in the game, I would say, because we're sort of gets things done on the sideline our own way, so it's cool. So,
all right, let's go to Zoom. David Teal.
Recording in progress.
Max, Justin mentioned yesterday that he sensed maybe the offense was losing a little bit of confidence the last couple of weeks. When you sense that on the other side of the ball, is there anything you can do as a leader to kind of pick them up and urge them on?
They're taking a lot of heat from everywhere else outside this program. And I think we need to be their ones be the shoulder to lean on, I would say. Like we need to be positive for them. And also we need to help spark them, I would say. Like we've played pretty well in defense this year. I think the next step we need to take is get really like trying to force turnovers and just bring juice to the team and just get the offense started, get them in good field position to make plays. And once that happens, like you say, confidence is a huge thing. You feel like you're on top of the world and things can just change. It's a cool thing to see when you get confidence. You start playing a lot better. The plays start to work and you start getting on a roll. And it's cool. It's a cool thing to see, no doubt.
Have you sensed a good vibe in practice thus far this week?
I'm very hopeful. I mean, obviously Saturday we were all disappointed how it went. Coming into Sunday, it's easy to be like, this sucks. We throwing the towel. Like this is terrible. But I didn't sense that at all. We came out and flew around, juiced up Sunday after Sunday practice, and then today we had, I'd say, one of our better Tuesday practices. Had a lot of juices flowing. I think we got after it, and so I'm very hopeful for our team due to that, and so I'm very excited to see us compete the second half of the season. So yeah.
Recording stopped.
All right, we got Calvin from Syracuse here.
Hey Dax, I know you got a lot of skills off the field with like cooking and welding and stuff. I just want to know how you got into that stuff, and do you feel like those skills at all help your play on the field?
My grandma, she passed away a couple years ago, but she was an incredible cook. Like my other grandma was too, but her name was BB, and she could just throw down. Like I'm telling you, it was crazy. And so I always admired her. She was always in the kitchen, just cooking some real good food. And she taught me a lot. And when she passed away, I had a recipe box, and I went through a lot of them, tried to remake all those things because growing up on that food, the memories it's pretty cool. Like memory when you cook it again and taste it. So like that really inspired me to cook. I don't really get to cook as much anymore because we got the new dining facility, and that place is awesome. But the welding, I like that stuff. I like working with my hands. I like working in the yard too. I'm a weird dude. I like all that stuff. I got an offer my first offer came when I was a freshman, and once that happened, I was like, well, I don't really need to play the GPA game anymore. Like I can go take the classes I want, and so I just took like welding and construction like half the day, and then I go to like math and science the second half of the day. So I was in the shop just doing stuff like for like 4 or 5 hours a day, every day. And so that's how I got into that.
Do you feel like those skills at all have helped your play on the field?
Oh, no doubt. I think hand-eye coordination for me. I haven't dropped a pick yet. So I feel like I got good hand-eye coordination from a well, and I got a good steady hand. Definitely be dropping dimes. But yeah, I truly do believe that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I got the final question. Your thoughts on Jack's new hairstyle?
Oh my gosh, looks like Hilgard. No, he looks like Johnny Jordan. Him and Johnny Jordan look the same way. Yeah, my brother. Funny story. During fall camp, he has long hair, obviously, and he needed a brush, but he didn't have a brush, and he was so tired. He said he was so tired he could not get up and go to CVS or anywhere and find a brush or a comb to comb the back of his hair out, and so it matted up. And it just became just locked into one in the back, and it looked like stale cracker. The dude on TikTok at one point, but yeah, he just buzzed it all off. He's bald, shaved it all off. So yeah.
Thank
No
you
doubt.
for sharing that. All right, everybody.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yep.